Before you agree to surgery after 60, there's something most people are never told. Not every surgery is dangerous because of the operation itself. Sometimes it's what happens after, the confusion, the weakness, the long recovery, and the loss of independence. I once met a man in his 70s who walked into the hospital on his own. The surgery was called a success. But weeks later, he struggled with stairs. He avoided walking alone, and he was never quite the same again. That's what families are often not prepared for. Now listen carefully. We are not telling you to fear surgery. Some surgeries save lives. But after 60, the body and brain recover differently. Before we begin, if you care about protecting your health, staying independent, and aging with strength, subscribe and join our growing community. Every week, we share simple health advice designed to help adults over 60 stay informed, active, and healthy. Now, let's begin. When people think about surgery, they think about success. Did it go well? Did the doctor fix the problem? But for many older adults, that is only step one. The real challenge starts after surgery. Because after 60, muscles weaken faster during rest, balance becomes unstable, energy drops quickly, sleep becomes disrupted, and sometimes, the brain feels slower. This is why two people can have the same surgery, but completely different recoveries. I remember a woman who had what doctors called a simple procedure. The surgery went perfectly, but afterward, she became confused and forgetful for weeks. Her family thought it was just tiredness, but her confidence never fully returned. So the real question is not just, will I survive the surgery, but what will recovery do to my independence? One of the most common surgeries in older adults is back surgery, especially for long-term pain. Sometimes it is necessary. But here is the truth many people are not told. Back pain often comes from more than one cause: muscles, posture, nerves, arthritis, weak movement, and surgery cannot fix everything. I've seen patients expect complete relief, but still feel stiffness and discomfort afterward. And something else happens. After surgery, many people move less. And when movement drops, muscle loss speeds up. That leads to a serious risk: TISC, falls. One man told me, "I thought the surgery would give me my life back. But now I'm afraid to walk too far." That emotional shift is very real. Another major risk after 60 is how the brain responds to anesthesia. Most people expect to wake up and feel normal, but some older adults experience confusion, memory issues, sleep problems, disorientation, sometimes temporarily, sometimes longer. I once spoke to a family whose father woke up from surgery and didn't know where he was. They were frightened it was permanent. Fortunately, he improved. But nobody warned them it could happen. This becomes more likely when combined with poor sleep in hospital, medications, pain, dehydration, and immobility. Knee and hip surgeries are very common after 60, and they can be life-changing. But recovery is often harder than expected, because surgery is only the beginning. Afterward comes physical therapy, pain management, rebuilding strength, learning to move again. One woman told me something powerful. The surgery was easier than recovery, because recovery demands effort every single day. And some seniors are not prepared for that, especially if they were already weak before surgery.
This is why doctors often recommend strengthening the body before surgery when possible.
Because a stronger body heals better and faster. So before you agree to any surgery, here are the 5 questions every senior should ask their doctor. Number 1, what will recovery look like at my age specifically for TIVE, not just in general? Number 2, are there non-surgical options I should try first? Number 3, what are the possible mental side effects of anesthesia and how can we reduce them? Number 4, how long before I can walk independently and return to normal activities?
Number 5, what can I do before surgery to strengthen my body for a faster recovery?
Write these down. Take them to your appointment. A good doctor will welcome these questions. Sometimes the biggest danger is not the surgery itself. It is what happens after. A fall, fear, less movement, weaker muscles, loss of confidence, and slowly independence reduces. I've seen patients who physically recovered well, but mentally stopped living normally because they feared falling again.
That is why prevention is just as important as treatment. Stronger legs, better balance, safe home environment, regular movement. Sometimes, the best surgery is the one you never need. Before agreeing to surgery after 60, don't rush.
Ask questions. Understand recovery. Think about quality of life, not just survival. Because the goal is not only to live longer, but to stay strong, independent, and mobile for as long as possible.
Subscribe for more health protocols for seniors. Comment below, which of these 5 questions surprised you the most? This is your BioAge blueprint. Stay strong.